a team scoop. Really just right out of my gym in Marietta, Georgia, and X-Play 360. Growing up, I always played on my dad's AU team, and I always just played on the AAU circuit. And for me to kind of infiltrate that, it's fun to see how it's growing, just how much of a community center it has turned into, just welcoming a lot of people, a lot of young cats just coming through there. And it's not just basketball, it's a lot of things like school, ODDX gaming, like we got a lot of things going on at Next Place, so.
Young cats, I like that.
Like an OG.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment. Hello and welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Wiggins and Kuminga at the forward. A lot of bounce there. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Dixon in at the shooting guard position. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with Grady Dick. And it's Barrett in at the small forward position. And this promises to be an up-tempo affair, Brent. Both teams aren't shy about getting out on the break.
I think about it, BA, are the coaches telling each of their teams tonight, look, as fast as we get out in transition, we have to do the same in terms of getting back in transition defense. Just slow them down 3 or 4 seconds to make them set up anything in the half-court offense, and ultimately that could win out here tonight. And Quickly, not just a scorer, he's also solid at finding teammates.
Dixon, good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Quickley. Another shot. And the bucket by Pirtle.
And that's what they pay Pirtle to do, get extra possessions and capitalize if you can go back up.
Down low. Here's Jackson-Davis. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And there are only 2 players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
First quarter of play, a minute in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic, and we spoke about how he plans to deal with the three-point king, Stephen Curry. He said the biggest challenge, honestly, it's not the shooting, it's the playmaking. Steph is an incredible passer, so you can't double-team him. He'll find the open man. As always, it's not easy facing Steph. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Here's Barnes. Pass to Dick. On the wing quickly. He's covered by Curry. Here's Pirtle. Yep, that one goes. Pirtle's got his second bucket of the night.
Smart to get Pirtle inside with the ball. The big man so easy to get it at close range.
That one goes in.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside Dick. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Quickly outside. Here's Pirtle. Jackson-Davis grabs a miss.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Dixon. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
His offensive effort has really gone unmatched as of late. When it comes to that end of the floor, he's been accurate and explosive. Hard for any defense to keep up with that.
Here's Dixon, guarded by Quickley. That one a little long. Soft touch off the glass.
All kinds of grit there on the inside from Emmanuel Quickley.
Here's Dixon. Really played well against Indiana in his last game. Now here's Dick. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Scotty's such a good dunker. This is why the D can't let Barnes get that deep inside.
Here's Dixon, guarded by Quickly. And here's Curry for three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Timeout called, the Raptors.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the Raptors. Right now, they're in 9th place. Definitely not the kind of success they envisioned at this point of the season.
Well, for the Raptors, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Warriors trail by 3. Here's Dixon. He's got 5. From deep. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
He's 3 of 4 now, looking real confident out the gate.
Here's Dixon. From deep three-point land. And he misses the shot again. Only 2 of 7 in this one.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Golden State has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Curry with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Pass to Dixon. Just 5 on the clock. Kuminga with it. From deep. Dixon can't get it to go.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and
Golden State.
that's unfortunate.
Dixon. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now quickly. He's got 7. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Quickly's got 9.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Brent, we've seen Quickly step up as a team leader since he came into the league.
Well, he's had tremendous confidence in what it is that he brings to a basketball team from the very beginning. It's taken him a little bit of time to gain that in the NBA setting, but he is now asserting himself as a floor general.
And so here is Toronto following the score by Golden State. Outside Barrett. Warriors with the rebound. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
And they were shocked by this team twice last year. They just didn't play well. And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Curry against Quickly. Outside Barnes. Here's Dick. 3-pointer, no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Dixon. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 5 assists tonight.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
This one for 3. Dixon can't get it to go. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Up top Barnes. He's watched by Kuminga. Curry against quickly. Pass to Barrett. Shot clock at 5. Hurdle. Tip back in for 2. He has 6. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Dixon. And he hits it to tie the game. Dixon's got 14 points for the game.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
And Toronto calls time here. Well, Grant, we're near the middle point of the year now. At what point do coaches start looking at limiting the minutes of their stars?
You know, each game is really the determining factor for how that plays out. So, if possible, keep your stars in there for close games